show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John. Lineup so far this year. Alan Big Daddy leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make
ball in the gap, so hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Clayton Kershaw. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Spencer Steer in now. Takes ball one off the plate. There's a strike. Out towards left center. Outman on the move to the alley. And there's one away. Check out the Red Sox lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Kershaw, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 2-1. And another ball. The 3-1. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Batting third.
Man at first. And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And that one fouled off. Kershaw, a tall lefty, over 200 career wins. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Ref Snyder over at first with one away.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
There's one. Double play. What a thrill-killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Freddie Freeman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Fought off foul. The line to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Off the mark there. It's 2-2. Freeman checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. And that's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So digging in, James Outman. Runner at first with no outs here. Here comes a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball two. On the ground to third, might be two. Throw, and it gets away. So up next, Alan Big Daddy. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. One runs in. Throw cut off. Down to the plate. Save. And they lead by two.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now here's the veteran DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that one clips the corner. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game one of this three-game set. And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
At the belt and fires. That one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one down the line. Steps on first for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Batting 7th, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one, Will Smith.
Yeah, Boog, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
Max Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. That clips a corner.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The wind and the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Luis Rengifo.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That clips the corner. And now the lefty. That one missed. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
So now 1-2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience in what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
Now batting Tristan Casas, 9th in the American League in batting average. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Red Sox trailing by 2 here at the top of the second. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance from the runners. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Two on, one out. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Devers on second. Rengifo at first. One gone. And this is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Reese McGuire.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Outman sizing this one up. Outman grabs it on the run. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Slider clips the zone.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major Ball on the show. And we're back. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Houck back to work. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the corner. And the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now it's Gavin Lux.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a two-bagger.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Man at second. And strike two.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Next offering upstairs. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around third. He scores. It's 3-1.
Comes through with the RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
So the batting order turns over. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A walk and a run scored his first time. Clips the corner. That's strike one. One run across in the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. This to center field. Refsnyder on his way over, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33.
Down the number 2 hitter, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Hernandez on third with 2 out. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 5-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Alan Big Daddy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 5-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. So stepping in for Boston, Spencer Steer. And a pitch. Check swing. Went around. Strike one.
1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Fastball for a strike. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Breaking ball inside. 3-2 now. The wind of the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Muncy makes the grab. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Man at first. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Good eye right there. Man at first, one away. And that's downstairs and outside. The next offering misses. 3-1. Kershaw fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Throws to second for 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Red Sox 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The wind of the pitch.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
There's a strike.
Well, with Ohtani on the mound today, you think about how big of a star he's become in the U.S., but his dog, Decoy, stole the show away from his master when he was being awarded his 2nd MVP. It's just so darn cute.
Here's a 1-1. Fouled off to the right.
Ohtani's dog is so popular now, the U.S. ambassador to Japan gave Decoy a fake visa as a present during a visit with Shohei. His passport and control info were listed as MVP pup and good boy. Tell you what, Decoy is living the dream.
In the air, right field. O'Neill pulls it in on the run.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Slice to right and foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, right field. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a good eye there. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position field? That one ripped. And it hits the top of the wall. Throws to second. In there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. The batter now will be Will Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. Hard hit left side. Story sends it over to first. And they get the out on Smith. That is the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're up 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Rafael Devers. The pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
That hits the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Rengifo in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Dodgers leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
There's the strike at the knees. Slider misses outside.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Casas, a all-star, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Step off throw to first. Rengifo dives back in safely. Next pitch misses way outside. Rengifo leads off first with one away. Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Inside ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
2 on with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the dirt, and it's 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a curve is down and in.
2 strikes.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Reese McGuire.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. It bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. And into second easily with a 2-out double. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Red Sox 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging.
Dives, bounce off his glove, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Teoscar Hernandez moved to first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. And a pitch. Foul ball there. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And that one off the inside edge. He walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Tanner Houck is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Max Meyer.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. No outs, runners at first and second. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Fought off foul. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. His 26th of the year, and they add on. It's 8-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's the left fielder, James Outman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. He steps on the bag. One out in the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 23.
Alan Big Daddy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner. kicks and fires. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 9-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
One down, base is empty. That one outside. 2-2. Way inside. Still only one out here in the inning. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Betts stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Refsnyder snags it on the run.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Man at first, and up next for Los Angeles, Max Muncy.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Shohei on the go. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And the pitch.
Oh. 3-0.
Will Smith up next. The pitch. Ohtani at second with 2 down. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Righty delivers. Swing and a drive deep right field. That's not coming back. Their third home run of the inning. It's 11-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A 3-2 count. You've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that. They got rewarded for it.
Number 92 takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of score.
And now Will Smith called strike right there. The wind to kick the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's Trevor Story now. As the lefty gets to work. Foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Spencer Steer up next for the Red Sox. That's in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Rob Refsnyder, the next to hit. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, out to short. Over to first. That's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. That won't help much. It's 11-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
And here it comes. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
And the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
the batter, The right field.
And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. He's been a great free agent sign. Outside, and that is ball one.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And right back to the mound. Slings to first, and Hernandez is out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to Casas, and Freeman is retired. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. All set for the top of the 6th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
1-0.
Not even close there, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Muncy under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Tonight his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one misses. Now 1-2. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1. 2 outs. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now the left fielder, James Outman. The right-hander back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So up next, Alan Big Daddy. And first offering is fouled off.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Ohtani stands in now, looks at that one inside. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's outside. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Mookie Betts now. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Two outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Dustin May.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And a pitch. Casas stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. May, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Feyereisen also throwing. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
May delivers. Fastball for a strike. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. O'Neill having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
One down, base is empty.
One ball,
in the dirt, now 1-2. Right-handed reliever, outside low, and it's 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And the righty deals. That's to third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Kicks and deals. That's down and in.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. To the right side, Lux. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
1 out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire. And downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
And he deals. That catches the zone for a strike. And a count 1-1. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Bounce to third. Muncy throws to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story. First pitch just misses. Bounced out to short. Bats up with it. Third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Muncy digs in. The wind of the pitch. He was late there. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Luetge, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the pitch. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. And the count even 1-1. Inside, almost got him. That's towards center. Refsnyder has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it's fouled away. To third. Oh, and it hits the base. And he can't come up with it. To first, but no chance to get him. We'll see how they score. One gone, runner at first. Now here is Gavin Lux. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. He swings and fouls one off. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Man at first. And now here is Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
The 0-1.
Oh.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs. Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. That ends the frame. For the top of the 8th, here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ref Snyder batting with 1 down takes a strike. One down, base is empty. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida. This one lifted in the air, left field. Outman makes the grab on the run. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And that's outside. 1-1.
Strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One, 2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the right. Sends it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. That's inside. And another ball. On the ground to third. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Alan Big Daddy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. Outman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And a count even at 1.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-1 now. Inside, just missed. And here it comes. Now he breaks his bat. Over to Story for 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Splits the plate, and the count 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Wouldn't chase that time. Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Nabs it. And that is that. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Evan Phillips.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Feyereisen getting loose as well. And now the 0-1.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, be ready. He throws that curveball a lot, probably more than any other pitch in his arsenal, and he's going to try to put you away with it like he did right there. That's his go-to pitch early and late in the count.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Red Sox, Luis Rengifo. And that one is inside, ball 1. The pitch. Up the middle. Bats up with it. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Triston Casas. A strikeout and a walk. And he takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
11-2 the final tally. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First quarter victorious Dodgers.